Oh, thank you everyone for attending the webinar about the upcoming state law reducing carryout bags and polystyrene food service businesses. We have two speakers from the state with us. We have Julia Rossi from the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, and we have Joanne Jamenden, who is the Executive Director of the New Jersey Clean Counties Council. So I'll pass it over to them.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm here to give everyone an overview of the law. Yeah, basically I'm going to run through the law, all the content within it, and I have a few frequently asked questions at the end. And if anyone has any specific questions, they can let me know. And I also have contact information that people can ask me questions whenever. So for the provisions affecting single-use carryout bags, beginning May 4th, 2022, the law prohibits all stores, including retail stores, food service businesses, and grocery stores from selling to or providing their customers with single-use plastic carryout bags. A single-use plastic carryout bag is a carryout bag made out of plastic that is not a reusable carryout bag as defined by the law. We'll get into the definition of reusable carryout bags in a little bit. In addition, grocery stores larger than 2,500 square feet may not provide or sell single-use paper carryout bags, and instead may provide or sell only reusable carryout bags. A single-use paper carryout bag is a carryout bag made out of paper that is not reusable, that is not a reusable carryout bag. Different stores that this law applies to includes a grocery store, which is defined as a self-service retail establishment that occupies at least 2,500 square feet and sells household foodstuffs for off-site consumption. It does not include an establishment that handles only pre-packaged food that does not require time or temperature controls for food safety. A store is a grocery store, convenience store, liquor store, pharmacy, drugstore, or other retail establishment. And a food service business sells or provides food for consumption on or off the premises, including establishments such as a restaurant, cafe, delicatessen, coffee shop, convenience store, grocery store, vending truck or cart, food truck, movie theater, or business or institutional cafeteria, including those operated by a government entity. The definition of a reusable carryout bag, as I mentioned before, is that a reusable carryout bag must be made from polypropylene fabric, PET nonwoven fabric, nylon cloth, hemp product, or any other washable fabric. It needs to have stitched handles, traditional or ultrasonic stitching. Those are both all right, but adhesive handles do not qualify. And it also must be designed and manufactured for multiple reuses, minimum 125 uses. A bag needs to meet all three parts of this definition to be considered a reusable bag. There are some exemptions to the single-use plastic carryout bag definition. These are bags that are not considered carryout bags, so they are not covered by the law. This includes bags that are used solely to contain or wrap uncooked meat, fish, or poultry. Bags used solely to package loose items such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, coffee, grains, baked goods, candy, greeting cards, flowers, bulk food, or small hardware items. Bags used solely contain live animals such as fish or insects sold at a pet store. Bags used solely to contain food sliced or prepared to order, including super hot food, which includes small bags at the deli, or wide stable bags that are used for rotisserie chickens, or even those small bags with a cardboard base for hot soup. But it is not just a normal carryout bag for hot food. It also includes a laundry, dry cleaning, or garment bag, a bag provided by a pharmacy to carry prescription drugs, newspaper bags, and the department can also determine another type of bag that would fit under this. So the next provision of the law is about polystyrene foam food service products. Beginning May 4th, 2022, the law prohibits all persons and food service businesses from selling or offering for sale any polystyrene foam food service product, and prohibits all food service businesses from selling or providing any food served in a polystyrene foam food service product. The definition of a polystyrene foam food service product is a product made in whole or in part of polystyrene foam that is used for selling or providing a food or beverage, and includes, but is not limited to, a food container, plate, hot or cold beverage cup, meat or vegetable tray, cutlery, or egg carton. There are a few exemptions to the ban. They have an extension until May 4th, 2024. Disposable long-handled polystyrene foam soda spoons when required and used for thick drinks. I personally have not encountered a foam spoon, but it is included in the law. Portion cups of 2 ounces or less if used for hot foods requiring lids. Meat and fish trays for raw or butchered meat, including poultry, or fish that is sold from a refrigerator or similar retail appliance. Any food product prepackaged by the manufacturer with a polystyrene foam food service product. Any other polystyrene foam food service product as determined necessary by the DEP. And the DEP may extend any of the exemptions for an additional periods not to exceed 1 year. These extensions will only be considered upon receipt of the written documentation that there is no cost-effective and readily available alternative for that item. But these extended exemptions would automatically expire after 1 year, but the DEP may extend these exemptions beyond 1 year upon further documentation. There is a waiver for the provisions of the polystyrene foam food service limitations. A waiver may be requested for a polystyrene foam food service product or a food in a polystyrene foam food service product for a period not to exceed 1 year upon the determination that one of these 2 following situations are met. 1, there is no feasible or commercially available alternative for a specific polystyrene foam food service product, or that a person or business has less than $500,000 in gross annual income and there is no reasonably affordable, commercially available alternative to the polystyrene foam food service product. These waivers must be approved in writing by the DEP. Waivers may be extended by the DEP for periods not to exceed 1 year upon written documentation submitted on the forms prescribed by the DEP. And waivers are different than the exemptions that I mentioned before. Waivers can be requested for any polystyrene foam food service product or food in a polystyrene foam food service product, as long as those 2 criteria apply. And over here is a link to where our form is. It is on our website, nj.gov/DEP/getpastplastic. I have a link to the general website later in the presentation, but this is just specifically where our form can be found. The last provision of the law is the requirements for single-use plastic straws. Beginning November 4th, 2021, so this was already a few months ago. Food service businesses shall only provide a single-use plastic straw to a customer upon request by the customer. Food service businesses are required to keep an adequate supply of single-use plastic straws, and stores may continue to sell packages of single-use plastic straws and provide or sell a beverage prepackaged by the manufacturer with a single-use plastic straw, such as a juice box. So there is no ban on single-use plastic straws. They are simply by request only, and they cannot be provided. When it comes to previous laws on the local or county level, This new law supersedes and preempts all municipal and county rules, regulations, codes, or ordinances concerning the regulation or prohibition of single-use plastic or paper carryout bags, polystyrene foam food service products, and single-use plastic straws. Every store or entity in New Jersey that is subject to the statewide law must comply with these requirements, regardless of where the store is located. This timeline is also on our website, but it is just a general overview of the important dates mentioned in the law. So the closest date upcoming is May 4th, 2022. It's only a couple weeks away. And that is when single-use plastic bags will be restricted. Single-use paper bags will be restricted only in grocery stores, and polystyrene foam food service products will also be restricted. And the only other date is that on May 4th, 2024, that is when the 2-year exemption for those specific polystyrene products will end. This is a chart of businesses that are impacted by the law and which parts of the law impact them. This chart, again, is also on our website, but I have it here just so everyone can see it. They're on my slides. When it comes to the enforcement of this law, the Department of Environmental Protection, municipalities, and any entity certified by the County Environmental Health Act have the authority to enforce the single-use plastic and paper carryout bag and polystyrene foam food service provisions of the law. For the plastic straws, the Department of Health is enforcing that. They have an email, which I have later in this PowerPoint, of where you can report non-compliance. There are penalties for non-compliance. A person or entity that violates the law will be warned for a first offense. They will be fined up to $1,000 per day for the second offense, and fined up to $5,000 per day for the third and subsequent violations. And violations of a continuing nature constitute an additional, separate, and distinct offense for each day it is deemed a violation. So here are some frequently asked questions that we get from the public. Do reusable carryout bags need to be made with a minimum recycled content to be allowable? There is no minimum recycled requirement for the reusable carryout bags. It just has to meet those 3 conditions in the definition that I stated earlier. But of course, we always encourage the use of recycled content. Can the public use their own bags at the store that don't qualify as reusable bags under the law? Yes, consumers can bring and use single-use plastic carryout bags, paper bags, whatever they like. They can use it for whatever purpose they have. It is only businesses that cannot provide or sell those bags anymore. Can I still buy packages of paper bags and lawn bags at the store? Yes, the law does not prohibit the sale of paper bags and lawn bags from stores and grocery stores. Are garbage bags included as part of the single-use bag ban? No. Garbage bags are fine. Only carryout bags are affected by the law. Garbage bags are not carryout bags. So taking your trash out will be completely the same. And for businesses to find assistance, the New Jersey Business Action Center assists businesses, and they post updates to the law on their website at business.nj.gov. And on that website, there's also a live chat feature where people can ask questions just on the chat. It is available Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So for more information about this law, you can email me at singleuseplastics@dep.nj.gov. That goes to me or like 1 or 2 other people that I work with. Any questions you have about the law, and if you would like to submit a waiver form, that also goes to that email. Our website, nj.gov dep/get-past-plastic. Here's the link. Again, all the information in this PowerPoint is there. There are FAQs, a copy of the full legislation, a timeline, establishments and applicable provisions for the businesses. That's also up there. And the Business Action Center has their live chat, as well as a vendor clearinghouse for businesses to use if they would like to review self-certified vendors that sell reusable bags. That's also available with the New Jersey Business Action Center. And New Jersey Clean Communities has more information, but I will let Joanne Jamenden take over for that because she is the expert. Thank you.
Julia, that was spot on. I think I'm going to do my presentation now. So good morning, everybody. My name is Joanne Jamenden. I am the Executive Director of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council, and I'm sure many of you are wondering who we are. So that's going to be my first topic of conversation. Let me make sure I click all the right buttons here. Okay. I'm not sure why that's in the middle of my presentation right now. Hold on. You can watch me maneuver. Okay. One more button. There we go. Okay. So Clean Communities, we are a statewide nonprofit organization focused on litter abatement. We actually provide grant funding to every municipality and every county in New Jersey every year. And we work with all of them to promote litter cleanup programs, educational initiatives, as well as enforcement. And we obviously right now we're working on the single-use plastics law, and we have modified the grant guidelines to allow counties and municipalities to use their grant funds to help with this initiative, doing education, as well as with the purchase of reusable bags. Last year, we gave out $20.7 million in grant funds. 2022 monies should go out next month. We also run the state Adopt a Highway program and the Adopt a Beach program. If you're interested in either one of them, you can reach out to us via our main website, www.njclean.org. Obviously, right now we're here to talk about New Jersey's bag law, which goes into effect in 12 days. It is the most progressive bag law in the country because we are, while we're the 9th state to limit the use of plastic bags, we are the first and only state so far to limit paper bags. So that's a big shift for all of us. A lot of people wonder why paper bags. We did learn a lesson from other states that went plastic free and promoted, reusable bags, but very few people percentage wise went to reusable bags. They just were asking for paper bags, which take 3 or 4 times the amount of energy to make as a plastic bag. And we really want to go reusable. We're happy to be getting the plastic bags out of the mainstream. They are, as well as plastic straws. Both items are heavily littered, and when we do litter cleanups, they're both in the top 10 list of items that we find most often. There's 3 different agencies involved in this initiative. The DEP obviously is doing the implementation of the law. The New Jersey Business Action Center, along with the Clean Communities Council, we're working together for the outreach, doing businesses and the public, but obviously there's a lot of overlap, and all 3 agencies work together and meet often and coordinate our efforts. So for the next 3 years, we will be getting additional funds to do this outreach campaign, which is going, obviously, including a lot of paid advertising and establishing partners throughout New Jersey, and a limited distribution of free reusable bags. Obviously, we don't have funds to buy bags for everyone, but we, like I said before, we amended our grant guidelines. So most counties and municipalities in New Jersey are using their grant funds to purchase and give out reusable bags. Our main point is we have a statewide campaign to educate people about the law and provide resources. And that's really what I'm going to talk about now. Our statewide campaign is Bag Up NJ, simple message, bring a reusable bag every time you shop, not just at the grocery store, but any store you go into. Our other campaign is Skip the Straw. Obviously, New Jersey does not ban plastic straws, but we certainly encourage people where they can just to skip the straw altogether. And if you use a straw, just make sure you don't litter it. We have a myriad of free downloads. I'm going to go through all that real quick. This is all available. If you learn one thing today, it's bagupnj.com. Go there if you want to help promote this program. We have social media posts, not just in English and not just in Spanish, but 7 different languages, and we have a couple of different options available. We, as I said, are a litter-free organization, so we try not to bring a lot of stuff to events that are going to cause litter. So we developed a sandwich board sign. So if you have a Main Street in your town or a Broad Street or a Springfield Avenue in your town and want to make it a Bag Up NJ Day, we have artwork available on the website. Make some sandwich board signs, put them along the avenue, and people can read them as they walk by. We also developed a shopping list because we found out a lot of people already have bags. They just forget them. So this is an easy way when you write your shopping list to remember to bring your bags. That list was created in 6 or 7 different languages. Here's a few of them, for example, once again, on bagupnj.com. We also developed some business cards and tent cards in English and Spanish. These are great for businesses to put on a table. You know, if you're serving food or people are waiting, they get to read not only about the law, but kind of why New Jersey has the law. It has a QR code on there, which goes directly to the DEP website. We have a variety of radio PSAs. We are doing some radio campaigns, but we took those PSAs and we put them right on our website. So they are free and available. Some are correlate directly to grocery stores. And we have just other general PSAs. So if you have a radio station or a county municipal radio, feel free to take them and use them. We're also doing some bag giveaway events. Most of these were done in conjunction with municipalities or counties. I'm going to go back to that one. This was done as part of a business partnership program that we developed because we wanted to try to get as many people involved, knowing we didn't have enough funds to buy bags for everyone. So this is a photo from the Cape May Ferry. We had the Delaware River and Bay Authority provide funding. So we bought a bunch of bags and gave them out along the Cape May Ferry one beautiful day last October. One of the great things I think we're doing with the bag giveaway program is we're not just giving out plain old bags, we are actually highlighting iconic locations throughout New Jersey. So this is our first 2 set of bags. One is the boardwalk theme, and this is the waterfall theme. I hope you recognize some of these locations. Our next set of bags is our wildlife and waterfront theme bags. Our plan is throughout the 3 years, highlight at least 1 location in every county. We're obviously doing a lot of outreach. One of the places we started was via motor vehicle. So if you go to renew your license or registration, you're going to see a Bag Up NJ message up on the board where you're looking to see when your turn is. We're also working with New Jersey Transit and doing some bus ads in English and Spanish in all the major cities in New Jersey. Like I said before, we have radio PSAs that we're working with, and the New Jersey Food Council is also doing a lot of radio PSAs. And we've partnered with or contracted with some Spanish radio and Asian radio to try to make sure we have covered the base in New Jersey. We've partnered with a couple of ballparks and arenas, and our counties have paid for a lot of outreach. May 4th, which is in 12 days at Somerset Patriots, it will be Bag Up NJ night. So for the first 1,500 people that come to the game, they will be getting a reusable bag. So feel free to stop by. Hudson County's doing, they did a lot of advertising along the light rail for the Skip the Straw. Oh, I'm losing you. Okay, and Hunterdon County is has some great billboards throughout Hunterdon County that I get a lot of response from. If you'll indulge me, we created a video PSA. So I'm gonna play it for you now. And if no one can hear it, let me know and I can send it separately, although this is available on our website and it's available as well with words on it, so in case you don't have audio.
Get in the habit now of bringing your own reusable bags with you when you go to the store. Beginning May 4th, New Jersey law will prohibit all grocery and retail stores and food establishments from providing single-use plastic carryout bags. Grocery stores equal to or larger than 2,500 square feet are also forbidden from using single-use carryout bags. Instead, you'll need to bring your own bags with you. New Jersey is eliminating single-use carryout bags to prevent litter and protect our environment, our water, our land, and our wildlife. Our state is moving towards a better, more sustainable future. New Jersey's plastic and paper bag ban starts May 4th, 2022. Do your part and bag up, New Jersey.
Okay, we've also partnered with Tap Into. So if you go to any Tap Into site in New Jersey, you're going to see some Bag Up NJ messaging and a little 30-second PSA. And we're doing a lot of government engagement, getting our legislators that passed the law involved. I don't know what's going on with my computer over here. I apologize. So we're doing events. This was an event we did at a grocery store a few weeks ago with Speaker Coughlin and Senator Vitale and Assemblywoman Lopez. We also just did a Bag Up NJ newsletter. We sent it to every mayor in New Jersey and every legislator, as well as our county commissioners and all of our coordinators. This was the business partnership I mentioned before. So how can you help prepare? Is partner with New Jersey Clean Communities Council, help promote our Bag Up NJ and Skip the Straw campaigns. Once again, all of this information is available at bagupnj.com. Feel free to take any of it, include it, and share it with your employees via a newsletter or social media. And if you have businesses that are already making the change, feel free to promote them. We are having our annual conference coming up on May 26th. If you'd like to attend, go to njclean.org and learn how to make New Jersey litter-free. This is me, Jay Jumenden at njclean.org. If you have any questions, we'll answer them now.
Thank you very much. Really helpful. And I think a big note for everybody is obviously the plastic bag ban. I think people have heard a lot about, and Maplewood haven't acted, but I think the thing that we really have to get the message out is about paper. So thank you so much, and we look forward to using your resource. Bailey, I don't know if there's any questions from any attendees.
So I see no hands right now. Just a final call. If anybody has a question, please use the raise a hand feature and I will move you over to a panelist so that you can speak.
And also if any of our reps from South Orange or Maplewood have any questions, please let us know. Well, I'm sure the questions will come as we get closer and closer to May 4th. And people really understand this, but this is really helpful for us. I think we represent the businesses and business community of Maplewood and South Orange. And so we will make sure we share this with our businesses, and especially the really helpful links and the kind of the emails where you can ask people. And I know I'll be using some of those graphics from Bag NJ on my social media account to really get the word out to my businesses as well. So thank you, everybody. And I especially thank our two speakers. And we look forward to a cleaner New Jersey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks all.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.